Hello, Desert Air community. This is Dave Bren, Rank County engineer. I would like to talk to you about a project plan for your area. So to get started, I'll show you where that you can do research and look into what the planning is long range for the county. So on the county website, which you see before you, you can go to departments, public works, engineering, 6-year planning, and you can see the planning that we're doing right now. The board and the county engineer, me, are working together, looking out 6 years. 60 projects are on our planning list right now. There's descriptions for all of those. I'm very excited to give you the news that there is a project plan for Desert Air Drive. So let's see how that's funded. So I'm going to come over to grants. And there is an STBG grant award, which is federal money for 80, 85, 86% of it. So you'll see that there is planned for 2025 Desert Air Pedestrian Safety Project. And it is on Desert Air Drive itself. And we're receiving 294,000 in federal money, and then we have to match that with 13% or so. So we have 45,000 in there for local match as well. So that's very exciting. Let's go into what that project would look like. So I'm going to bring up Google Earth. So the Desert Air Drive Pedestrian Safety Project would be two-part. The first part is a separated crushed stone trail. And we're going to have to do some design to figure out which side of the road it would be on. Hopefully it stays on the same side of the road for the entire duration, but it would be separated too. So there would be a 5-foot ditch in between, because you got to have that safety to separate, get the pedestrians off the pavement and onto the new crushed stone trail. So there would be a 5-foot ditch line separation, and then there would be an 8-foot crushed stone path, if you will. That puts it right on the right-of-way line. So it's going to be really tight to put it on, put it all in, if you will, that section. So that'll be part of the design, which we haven't even started yet. Really, all we have is received the funding, if you will, the award letter that came in. So that's exciting to have a path. Where is it going to travel? It's going to be all the way from SR 243, so from the highway all the way down to the recreation area. So, and there's obviously a trail along the water there as well. So basically it's trail to trail. So it would allow your community to walk from and down to the boat launch, basically. In addition to the separated trail, there is, because it's a safety project, so there is the proposal to put 5 traffic circles in. So what's happening is Desert Air is a very wide road, and it's 25 miles an hour. So it has very low speed. So it's effectively like you would see in small city street in the middle of say Moses Lake, let's say 25 mile per hour is what it's supposed to be. And naturally, given that it's really wide and it is a collector, people overspeed. And you know, it is very hard to kind of fight that human nature, if you will, when you have this very wide road, natural overspeeding. But then, there's obviously some people that push it and are speeding irregardless of it being a comfortable road to speed on. So it's called overspeeding. And one of the techniques that ITE, you can look online. There is many techniques that are called traffic calming. Some things that you can do is make that road section a little bit less. Instead of 15-foot lanes, which you have now, you would drop that down to 12 or 13. So that's one way they do it. They make it less comfortable to overspeed. In this case, one of the possibilities that we could choose is to put in traffic circles. So a traffic circle is not a roundabout. A traffic circle is for 25 miles an hour and less. It's supposed to be for low speed, urban type scenarios, which you are. So there would be 5 of them. There would be one, and they would fit inside the existing intersection pavement. And they would be drivable. So you could drive over them if you were a big truck, let's say, but it would be uncomfortable to do that at any speed. You'd have to do it slowly. It would be at Thunderbird Way. There would be one at Airport Way. There would be one at Edgewater Way, Clubhouse Way intersection, and then all the way up at Columbia Boulevard. And the idea is you make it very difficult to go really fast in between these. I mean, you are going to get naturally slowed down, and then you're going to go around this little traffic circle, which is really a small circle that goes in. You may have noticed that Othello did 25 of these just 2 years ago, to some success as well. The plan is to put it right on top of the existing pavement, so it would be possible to remove them easily if they were not successful. If the community, does not like them, and there's a big push to remove them, it is possible to remove them. They're physically put on top of the existing asphalt, if you will. All right, so the separated pedestrian trail of crushed stone. Hopefully that's pretty exciting for you. It should get those pedestrians off the roadway, which alone will help with safety. Then the traffic circles as well are going to be an interesting topic over the next couple months. Obviously, we are still in design, so changes can be made into next year. So there will be some discussions with your community and amongst your community as well, and I look forward to those. Anyways, I wanted to let you know that with some excitement that you have a project, and it is federally funded. So we're off and running on this. There's a good chance it'll be constructed next year. We'll see how the design goes here in the winter, and also feedback from the community. It is also possible the following year, 2026, but the earlier the better for us. We'd like to get it off of our list because we have about 60 projects on our list, so it would be nice to get that one rocking and rolling. Well, that was it. I'm looking forward to meeting with you. We'll talk more.